The union and others are worried because Linda McMahon is being hired to dismantle the Department of Education. Two former Chicago Public Schools CEOs weigh in. One concern, the other not so. The U.S. Department of Education was established under President Jimmy Carter. With over 4,000 employees, it is the federal government's smallest department, but President Trump's biggest target of all cabinet agencies.
The Department of Education's a big con job.
President Trump is hoping his Secretary of Education nominee, Linda McMahon, will put herself out of a job. The woman, known for the world of professional wrestling, faced senators today at her nomination hearing. McMahon says she's all on board to close the Department of Education.
And I am really all for the president's mission, which is to return education to the states.
The DOE is responsible for several programs, including funding early childhood education, Pell Grants, civil rights protections, and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, known as IDEA. It is a law that guarantees public education for students with disabilities.
What's happening today is an assault on public education, and we can't sugarcoat it, we can't deny it, we can't run from it.
Former Secretary of Education and former Chicago Public Schools CEO Arne Duncan strongly opposes closing his former department and returning education to the states.
Our state's education was segregated until the federal government and troops came to change that. There was not some golden age of state control.
Today, McMahon told senators she's not sure if a Black history class would be allowed under the new administration. Duncan, Democrats, and the Chicago Teachers Union fear Trump's intention to close DOE is not about streamlining government, but to hand public education over to private entities.
We will be in a situation where children with IEPs, children who are bilingual, will no longer get the services they need.
But not all Chicago education experts think dismantling or downsizing DOE is a bad idea. Former CPS CEO Paul Vallis says the department's programs can be absorbed under other cabinet agencies. As a school choice advocate, Vallis says states should determine how education dollars are spent.
If you look at the academic performance of American students in the 50 years the department's been in existence, it's been pretty abysmal.
Eliminating the Department of Education will require congressional approval, so will any programs funded under DOE. Linda McMahon says she will work with Congress to achieve the Trump administration's goals.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.